Huh? Oh my goodness, that bell. You need to give me that bell now.
Since there are no claps for me, let me use my instrument.
Claps are here now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are honored to have this wonderful lady over here. A woman who is not just cooking food. Do you know what else she does? She, cooking is a passion, yes. But she's reviving the culture. I can't wait to hear what she's cooking for us today. She's going to also tell us stories how she started cooking, because believe me, if you have a purpose in cooking, there is a story behind it.
That's what's up.
This dish, she's going to explain to us what it contains, because the foodie cooks, the foodie she cooks, we salivate on the screen. So, hey, this woman, I'm telling you, she also dances. She also dances as she
cooks. Do I look like I dance? I don't.
So, welcome, Motherland.
Thank you.
Live stream, we appreciate you and we love you. Please, welcome. Tell us your story. Then, questions will be coming, question after question, all right? Yes.
I didn't know I was supposed to tell a story. But thank you for the warm welcome. I appreciate you. I apologize for being late, everyone. It's evening, it's after school time, so it's marathon all evening. But thank you for being here. My name on TikTok is Motherland Gourmet, and the story behind that name is the fact that, like Coach said, I want to revive my culture. I want to make sure that everybody knows, even if they are not in Africa or have never been there, they know a story about Africa from our food. Because our food doesn't only nourish our bodies, it actually spreads our culture. So my story from cooking, it started from when I was a baby, a child. Yeah, a child. My mom passed when I was 8. She had a restaurant. So I started actually learning how to cook by the time I was talking, because I was seeing spices going here and there. I jump here, you pick something to eat. There was always food at home. And I remember when I was like 5, she taught me how to grind seasonings on the stone that we use in Africa. I've ordered mine. So yeah, because is those spices that really taste. The one in the blender doesn't taste. So yeah, it's from there that I learned how to
grinding with stones.
Yes,
in our community we grind when we do traditional porridge. So I can understand the grinder stone and then another stone in between what comes out there. Wonderful, yeah.
Yes. I used to grind pepper and my paws will be hurting because pepper will come there. She'll say, go and wash it or rub oil on it, you'll be fine. After 1 minute, I'll be fine. So that really got imbued in me from a tender age. And my grandma was a good cook. We have cooking in our family bloodstream. So that's where it all started from. Yeah.
That's your story. It's in your bloodstream. That is where it started from. Your mom taught you. What about your father?
My father
there's a story I want. There's a story I want. Please tell us that story.
Yes. My father has his own leg in my cooking or my nutrition passion, because he introduced me to juicing. He was always in America, I was in Africa. So whenever someone is sick, he will say, just look for ginger, try to blend it and squeeze it, you drink, you'll be okay. If not, after 3 days, you can go see the doctor. So that too is a big part of me, that the juicing that I took with me. He's also of blessed memory right now, but I take all those things and it has made me who I am today. So my father's mother, I went to boarding school. So every holiday or every break, they'll send me straight to the village to go and learn the culture there. So I used to go with my grandma to the farm. I watch her work the farm. Although I couldn't work, but I would sit there and be talking my own things, cutting my grass with my hand. And then when it's time for food, she'll call me to eat. So I saw the crops being grown and she preparing her food in the traditional way. And yeah, so it's the best of both worlds that, made me what I am. So
Thank you so much.
welcome. So my actual career is in IT. And let me tell you, when I sit on that computer, I get tired the minute I turn it on. But I can cook for 24 hours standing, no problem. Yeah.
Some of us get very tired when it comes to cooking. They're like, what? What am I preparing? I need to prepare something very fast. I don't want to stay in the kitchen for a long period. Now,
Bring it to me.
bring it to you. So thank you so much for sharing your story. Guys, pay attention. I told you pay attention. One. Last time I had somebody, an actor from Kenya, he came and shared. And this lady has also shared the same thing. Family line. You can find your purpose through family line.
Right.
Family is talking about grandmother, who and who, my mom, my dad. So cooking, it is in the bloodline of your family. Is that correct, Motherland?
That's for sure, 100%.
So if you have not yet found your purpose, look at your family, back forward, backwards, and find out what are they doing in their life as a purpose. That might be you. All right, thank you so much, Maryland. I have a few questions for you.
It's not a few, it's more than 100. Right on.
Some people here also will have questions for you. So, when did you realize cooking was your purpose? I know you have mentioned it in your story, but when did your mind come to find out you love cooking so much?
You'll be surprised. It's when I came to America when I was 26. Because back home, yes, I never used to really cook because all the homes that I was living in, everybody could cook. So I think they were underlooking me that this one, can she even boil water? So when I went to college, I was cooking my own things there. But I had not really seen that it was a passion. Then I was still a lazy little girl trying to study. And then when I came here, actually the first thing that I made, the first food that I made that people appreciated was this, Nigerians call it moi moi, but we call it cocky beans in Cameroon. So we use these beans right here, these black eyed peas, and then onion and palm oil with spinach.
So that is what you're cooking for us today.
It can't get ready today because it's midnight, so we may not get to the cooking, but I can explain the process. How about that?
That's good. Do you have already cooked that we can see on what already cooked? Not yet.
I can check. Yes, I have. So I always have food in this house. This is a food house because I did a large order this weekend. So yeah. But you have to pay me. You have to pay me to put the whole bundle.
Guys, can you show love to this lady? You know how to show love, eh? Show love. Or you are waiting for the cooking first. Maybe they're waiting. Let's see what happened. So you found out that you loved cooking when you got to 26 because your family members always cooked and they loved cooking. So they looked at you. Are you the last born?
Yes, I'm the last born for my mom, the first born for my dad. So all through back home, they're looking at me as last born. So all aunties who cook, sisters who cook, and
you are left. They don't even need to touch anything. So they never even knew you will cook in future.
Yeah, no space for me.
Because they spoiled you.
Yes.
They cooked all the time.
Yes.
They cooked all the time.
That's right. I was pregnant when I was traveling, so they were all crying, talking about how is this child gonna do by herself. I'm like, if I could carry a child, you all know that I've been doing adult things. Leave me alone. I'm an adult.
Wow.
Yes.
Now,
so when I made this food, let me just finish about the first food I made that I realized that I had a purpose. There was a purpose. So because this in back home, it takes a lot of process. You have to soak it overnight, and you wash it until all the black eyes are out and all that. So I found my own way to make it very easy. So when I made it, there was an occasion, like a party, and then people were picking food that they will make, because that's how we do it culturally here. If somebody in the community has like a party, they put a list of food and each person picks what they want to make. So I went and picked cocky beans. how are you going to make that? I said, watch me. So when I made it and took it there, because this is one of those foods that you can easily make it and it comes out, it doesn't come out well. So when I took it and poured it in, who made this? Who made this? And I just saw everyone appreciating it, but it was really no effort. And they were asking me how I made it, like how long did I take and all of that. So from then I realized that, oh, it's very fulfilling to watch people eating your food, not only being full, but being satisfied. So I discovered that purpose
Like
then.
over 20 years, like when you're over 26 years, right?
Yep.
And then they didn't know you love cooking, and here you surprise them. You
Yeah.
cook beans which are tough to cook.
But I was cooking for my fiance.
Oh my goodness. That is a memory. That's a memory. That is a special day. It was
Very
a special
special.
day today.
Yeah, very special.
So, was there a moment in life that cooking helped you or somebody else in a powerful way? I know you have talked about the special reaction, but now in a different way, a powerful way. I don't know if you understand when I'm talking about a powerful way. I'm trying to, when it connects to people's hearts. I know that day it connected. Is there any other moment? Because it's not all about anger. Somebody can enjoy food
Right.
with joy. Yeah.
Yes. So I actually, first of all, I'll start with me. Cooking has helped me in many ways because to me it's very therapeutic. So I had realized that since it's my passion, whenever I'm going through something, or even it's ironic when I'm tired, brain work from office, when I cook, by the time I'm done, I'm very energetic instead. So that really helped me sometimes take away stress or anxiety, because I suffer from anxiety from time to time. And to friends and family, that has really helped, because when someone is sick, for instance, or going through something, the first thing I want to think about is what's their favorite food. Let me make it for them, so at least it can put a smile on their face. Little things matter. I can make a little dish and then I go, somebody who wasn't talking or relating to people while going through something or being sick, they will eat for the first time because I cooked and they like the food. So and I do that till date. So it's fulfilling to me and helpful to them, which is really my purpose. Yeah.
It's your purpose, because I always tell people something that brings you energy, something that when you come out of work, you find yourself doing and you feel fulfilled. That is what is purpose, because it relieves you. The tiredness you had, it gives you a lot of energy. Thank you so much. Welcoming everybody, the ones who are joining. Thank you for being here. We are doing Finding Purpose in Cooking, and we have here Motherland who is sharing. Motherland is from Cameroon, and oh my goodness, she is cooking a beautiful meal today. So stay tuned, stay tuned. Now, Motherland, which problem are you solving? What problem do you believe you're solving by cooking?
I think it's numerous problems. The first one is eating right, because especially where we are right now, Western world, with the way it's fast paced and we're always busy, sometimes it's just easy to pick whatever you see and eat, and then you watch yourself gaining weight or getting into diseases that you had no business with. So the key problem that I am solving and still on that journey is the fact that I want to bring home cooked meals very close to everybody, so much so that you see that there's no effort in cooking, but there's a whole lot of advantages to cook your own food, choose your own, because you can choose. I'm an advocate for not abstaining from a specific food, but eating it moderately. But if you are going to a fast food place to go and buy something, the box they give you is just easy to be picking and eating while driving or while coming home. But if you choose to cook, I can say, let me put more of this vegetable in, and then less carbs, right? By the time you finish cooking, you eat it, you feel fulfilled. So first of all, it has solved the problem of obesity, and then good health generally. I
really waited for health, the word health in your cooking. So You're doing amazing. Is there any other problem you're solving apart from eating, healthy issues? Any other problem you're solving?
Yes, cooking will save marriages, okay? Because I have clients that I do meal prep for that don't have the time to go into the women don't have the time to go into the kitchen. So you know how we're from Africa, each family or each man likes what they like. Like I'm from Cameroon, there's a special food called Eru, another one is Ndole. It's just different ways that they make vegetables and call it differently. So there are clients that I'll cook like Eru in bulk per week, or different foods that the husband likes, and then they will pay me take their food home. Problem solved. No grumbling. Everyone is satisfied. It also saves time because you have the money. You don't have the time to cook it. You're hungry to eat a specific thing. I have the time to cook it, so I make it, and then it saves you that time to think of other things. Yeah.
So you generally want to say that your purpose is paying you, right?
It is paying me. I actually do have a seasonings line. I have a seasonings line. I don't know if you are aware. I've made a seasonings line of African seasonings. There's a separate one for, I can't display it here, of course. It's obvious because of community guidelines, but there's one for fish, one for steak, different one for jollof rice. There are all 6 of them. So it's putting money in my pocket while rewarding me emotionally and everywhere else. So yeah.
Who are the main people you cooking is meant to serve? The main people.
Everybody, from children to adults to Africans to Americans, people who are sick. Because I have different people. There's another client that 2 of them that I juice for. I do the juicing to lower blood sugar for them. And one of them, the dad had a crisis and went to the hospital, and the blood sugar, they call it, is it A1C or what they call it? So when they took my juice, it took 3 days. And when they went back to the hospital, it had all normalized. So those are the things that really make me happy, and I see the effects right there and then. So it's for all population, all diet types, and everybody. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this information. I know I have some people who love cooking over here. I hope you can hear. I hope you can hear this information. Right. Does it cost you a lot of money to start cooking? How you started cooking? How many people did you cook for? Because I tell my people about a story of a lady known as Carol. People love their food, and one day people used to tell her, you need to open a restaurant, but no, she didn't have money to open a restaurant.
Right.
So she started with one of her friend, 2, and then it expanded. So how did you get started? Yes, you gave the family, they enjoyed. How did you start, like the first person to sell your food, like?
So during that party that we went to that day, and people were asking who made this, I actually took orders. So I took orders, and then when I made it, I supplied it to them, because I'm one person that I cannot run a restaurant. I don't have mama's patience or your patience. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, because I'll spoil my own business. I'm sorry. I have to go to school for that one, for patience. But yeah, so I took orders from there, and then that's how the business started growing. And then they were asking me, what other foods can you make? And that's how I started having a lot of orders here and there. And to the first question about, does it cost me too much to start? No. Cooking from scratch really, really saves money. I left that part out, because you can do grocery once and cook 3 different meals. That will take you for some days, and you can freeze it for the next week. So it doesn't really take a lot to cook from scratch, but there's money in food business, trust me. Yeah.
So what do you tell people who started cooking food and they stopped? Can you advise them? Because here in America, sometimes you can start. I've seen Kenyans starting cooking and then stopping because it does not bring a lot of income. What do you advise them? Because probably it's not their purpose, right? Or what do you take such kind of people who start something and then they stop because it's not bringing in money?
I'll advise them to actually follow their passion. If cooking is really their passion, they should look for more advertising strategies. They need to be able to find a way to put their voice out there, or to put their works out there, their talent out there. What I did had really helped me like 2 years ago, when I see that orders are not really coming in, I go out. I go out with my food to like barber shops and so on for testing. Even that testing, I will still make my money from it, because once you're gone with your food, food is hot and ready, and only the aroma will make people want to taste it. From there, I take orders. So we shouldn't be stingy to say we don't want to use our money to advertise. I don't want to give out free food. How are you going to make them trust your food or get to know you? You can use money to bring in money. So that's a strategy that I use, that I can, advise them to do it best, to follow your passion and then look at the bigger picture. It must not be in the now. But what if people will know you, a lot of people will know you and start coming to you?
Thank you for sharing that. I know it will be helpful. Follow your passion. Don't give up. Keep on pushing. You can do free samples. That's why sometimes you go to a supermarket or a shop and you find people having samples for you to test. I know some people just test for the sake of testing, but you never know. Sometimes you test something and you're like, I want that thing. Absolutely. So it's very good to people to taste your food, to feel the aroma. So when you prepare food, what do you want people to feel? What do you want people to what is that feeling you'd want people to feel when you prepare food for them?
Oh, everything. Everything about it starts from the aroma, right? Before you put food in your mouth, you have to smell what is inside. So my food has all the spices from scratch, where you will not eat. I will not cook let me say tomato stew and put just ginger. It has to come with all the ginger, garlic, celery, curry, everything that makes it whole. I want them to perceive that aroma first, which will invite them to want to taste it. And then for the taste too, it has to always be unique and have that authentic African taste that makes you feel satisfied. I don't like to hear people say, "Oh, I've eaten, I'm full. I've eaten, I'm satisfied." That's always my goal. And one go ahead.
So that makes you take your time to prepare, because if you take your time, you'll make sure everything is there. And when someone tastes the food, they can feel all the things which are inside there. Even the ones eaten, they can feel it in the process of chewing, right?
Absolutely. And one fun fact about me is the fact that I love cooking, but I hate eating. This is a fun fact, and it's real. I hate eating.
I've never had somebody. I've never had a cook saying that before.
I hate eating to a point where I can't eat if I'm not hungry. To me, it's just sitting and chewing and swallowing. So I can imagine that if there were 10 people in the world like me, if food is not special, they will not even like to eat it. So that's why I want to make the food very, very palatable to even people who don't like food. So now when I cook and I watch people eating, I just feel satisfied. The way they eat it, the way they appreciate the food, I just feel satisfied and full too. Yeah, I hate eating. Trust me, eating is work. But with me in the kitchen all the time, I have to taste here and there. But yeah, that's why I have to go an extra mile to make it taste good.
Do you have a mentor, somebody who guides you on this? I know you have talked about family. Did you go to school? Did you skill your gift, your purpose? Did you skill it, like go to a cooking school, doing some courses in cooking?
Actually, no, I didn't go to a cooking school because it's actually embedded in me. I can look at the recipe and find a way to make it. But I did my certification, the serve safe certification. the food safety manager. So I took the licensing course last year, May, so I can be able to, learn the do's and the don'ts of being a commercial cook in the United States. But that's about it. No cooking school at all. I'll be wasting money if I go there because I'll criticize their process. Yeah.
We are waiting forward to see your cooking book. Do you have any plans to create?
I do, but I wanted to start with my dad's juicing book because he had a juicing book before passing away, and that's the book that I grew up reading and doing all my juicing recipes even back home. But when he passed away, I think the dream died because of the person that was handling it, the partner, whatever that is. So I'm looking to just to continue the legacy. I want to put that in the market first before my cookbook, but that's in the pipeline. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. I already got a mentor for you. Your dad was your mentor. Even if you don't know. Because if you used to read those juicy whatever, wow. She's part of your mentorship. Thank you so much. Now. Guys, do you have any question? If you have any question, write them down. I'm soon getting to you so that you ask your question. The ones who are joining, welcome in. Remember, engagement is the key here. In TikTok, you like the live stream. Comment, share, check my goals over here, and so on and so forth. So make sure you're writing down your question so that when it comes to you, it can be easily to ask your question. Now, what challenges did you face when you decided to pursue cooking seriously? Because right now I can see you are doing it seriously. If you're able to sell for some people making orders and you make for them food, and if they don't come, you get that energy to go out there and to do free samples, that means you're doing it seriously. So what challenges have you faced during this process? Have you ever done a sample and nobody takes the sample? Which challenges? Because I have no idea. That's why I'm asking.
Sure. So, my key challenge in the beginning when I decided to take this to the next level was, and when I say this, people don't believe me, I'm an introvert. I get highly extroverted when I'm within my circle, when I'm comfortable. So I was thinking of how I'm going to approach people and talk about food. And then my accent was still very thick. I was like, how am I going to approach them and talk about some foreign food if they are not Africans? How would I really do that? So I prayed and prayed about it, and God gave me the boldness. And then there's this Bible verse that says, your gift will make room for you. So I used that, and then I prayed to God for the boldness. He instilled in me the boldness. If you know what you're talking about, you're going to talk about it confidently. So when I thought about that, I said, okay, when I was taking all these interviews for these IT jobs, I was very bold and confident when that's not even embedded in me. How about what is embedded in me where I can answer any questions from my sleep? Talk about it and then see the reactions. And that's where, but that was the key challenge. And I overcame it by just doing it. Yeah.
So you never burnt something you prepared to take to a client somewhere? Like when you're cooking, you forget about.
Oh, another challenge is, yes, that reminds me. Thank you for that. Me not thinking that I know everything in my head, not making like the lists at the top of my head. When I have a large order, I'll go to the store 5 times. That's what I used to do in the beginning. Oh, I forgot something. I even did that this weekend. I forgot something, then I'll go and buy last minute. But now I'm trying to get myself organized where 1 week ahead I have all my ingredients, or even if it's something that I must buy the day before, let it not be on that day. But that was one of my key challenges, like just not making the list because I think I got it all in here.
Your head. Oh my goodness. So you've never burnt food you're preparing to take to somebody. Oh, but you have forgotten an ingredient somewhere and you have to go back to the store. That's a long way, but it's good. It's good to learn also from the challenges so that people who are preparing to cook, they know you have to write down. Don't trust your mind. Always you might forget to do something. Now, what advice do you give to someone who loves cooking, but hasn't yet discovered their purpose in it. Because I know you have mentioned it, but you can mention again, because this gift is not for all. For example, myself, I cook. Yes, I have to cook for my family, but cooking is not like in me. I've tried even cooking here in TikTok severally. I've cooked several dishes. I've overweight because it's not my passion. I'm not so passionate. It's very bad to speak out like a woman the way I'm talking, but I'm just being sincere. It's not my passion, but I do it because if I have a family, they have to eat, they have to drink, they have to do everything. So it becomes something I need to do. It's a duty, but it's not into me. It's not into me the way you say you get relieved when you are tired, when you come and cook. It's a therapy for you. Mama was trying to tell me, do you know cooking is a therapy? I was like, I know it's a therapy.
It sure is.
For me, it's not. My therapy is eating. When I'm eating a very nice meal, cooked meal, oh my God, it can be a therapy. But cooking, no way. So, if somebody, it's not his purpose, what do you advise this person who loves cooking, but he hasn't yet discovered that this cooking is their purpose? What would you give advice to such kind of a person?
Yeah, so for someone like that, as long as they love cooking, they already have a passion in it. So to find a purpose, they need to actually see what they stand to gain if they make this as a business or take it to the next level. Because if you just sit and not calculate how much I'll sell this plate of food, if I make it for this number of people, you will not know what is in it for you. So if they could take some time to look at what they stand to gain, maybe financially, you can start from there. Not everybody starts cooking today and in their mind they say, when people are eating, I just get satisfied. Money motivates people. So they may want to go ahead and look at the cost price for making this type of food and the selling price. That can give them the push to be able to do it as a business. And then from there, now they'll find the key purpose. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm trying to bring somebody up here because I can see my moderators. They are sleeping. So let me find out to bring, but I don't, whatever, because I know that the timing is terrible. Now, guys, do you have question? If people remember you years from now, what do you hope they should say about your cooking and the impact it had on them? For me, I would say, oh my goodness, the way you dance when cooking, I love it. That one is something that cannot come out of my mind. But now, for you personally, what is that thing that you want to be remembered years from now about your cooking?
I want my cooking to be remembered in the way where it's not just food. It's a whole when I say medicine, it's a whole nourishment to the body, because with most of the things I cook, or all of them, I try to make it like a balanced diet. And then even if, for instance, I meet a client that has never juiced, I introduce juicing to them. So I want to be remembered as that person that made food enjoyable because she brought out the how will I call it, the advantages of eating right. Yeah.
Advantages of eating right. Wow, that is powerful. That's so powerful. Thank you so much. Now, guys, do you have any question? Because we want to jump into these ingredients. What is she preparing today for us? We want to see how she's going to go about it. Anybody who has a question, please, you're free to ask questions right now. Anybody with a question?
Why are we quiet?
Yeah, everybody is so quiet. I don't know. Everybody is so quiet. It's time for you now. It's time for you before she gets busy. She gets busy. Anyone with a question? Especially when the ones who are planning to cook. I know I have cooks over here. I don't want to mention names, so I don't want to. You can ask your question. You can ask your question. Yes, you have a question. Often voices, you can open your mic and ask your question.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Hello, Motherland.
Hello.
I have this question. Do you like, I love cooking too, but there are some dishes I can make, but I don't love eating them. But I can make them for some people to eat.
Right.
So how do you go about it? Do you have some meals that you know how to do them, but you don't like eating them?
Oh, that's a good question. Asking someone who does not like eating at all, a lot of food that I cook, I don't really like to eat them, but you're asking how do I go about to convince people to buy it, or is that the direction of your question?
Yes. How do you stay motivated to make those those dishes?
Oh, just the cooking, for me to be able to stand up and cook, I'm motivated because I'm making something that I'm confident that people will eat it and be satisfied. Because you have to be confident in the dish you're making, right? As long as I'm standing there making it, I know they will love it because I'm putting in my all. Yes. So even if I don't like to eat it, I know there are people who like to eat it. For instance, like this moi moi I'm making, I don't like really dry food. I will mostly eat it like with ripe plantains or yams. To me, it'll be stuck in my throat, right? But there are people that that's their delicacy. Because I don't like to eat it doesn't mean that doesn't stop me from making food that people enjoy. Yes. So I just put it in my mind that they will enjoy this food because I'm putting in my all and I'm motivated.
Often voices has done so many things, including cooking. Do you have any question? Feel free to ask. And Motherland, do you have any other passion apart from cooking? Do you have any different? Because sometimes when I talk to people, they have a lot of things going on. Me too. Before I became a life purpose coach, I had so many things to do. That's why it's good to differentiate career. And do you have a career?
Yeah, my current career is in IT, but I'm taking cooking full time. Yes.
Because cooking is your passion. Cooking is your passion. IT you can stop doing, but for cooking, on and on and on.
On and on, yes, because we all want food every day, every time. So I'm taking not only cooking but nutrition as a whole. So I'm going through a holistic medicine course right now, where you know how that works. You treat diseases with herbs and seeds. So yes, so I'm taking nutrition and medicine, everything that has to do with the health. It starts from what you put inside, right? What you put inside is what you see outside. So that's the career path that I will take for the rest of my life, because cooking is part of it, but also educating people about the natural things that they can take to even prevent them from getting those diseases that will cause them to start taking chemicals. Yeah. Oh, I don't, Mazi, please don't fault me. Don't fault me. I'm not talking about. I'm not against modern medicine. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to take everybody back to the motherland way of how we used to heal ourselves. And that should not discourage people from going to the hospital. You can go bring your results and your prescriptions. While you're working with that, you're also taking the herbs that will help you, treat that from the bottom, nip it in the bud, per se. Yeah.
Thank you. I hope, Manzi, you're okay with this thing, right?
Mazi is quiet.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining this live stream. I appreciate each one of you, and the ones who have just joined. We are finding purpose in cooking, and we have Motherland over here who is showing us how to cook and everything connected to her purpose in cooking. Anybody else who has a question before we jump onto the ingredients and what she's gonna prepare for us today? Any other person? In fact, the person I'm expecting to ask question, they are not asking. Why?
Is it
Why
Mama?
are you not asking
Mama.
question? No. Mama talk something about cooking now.
Bombard
Tell
me.
us.
Who is calling my name? Oh,
We are.
I see you.
You ask question.
Question call. What are you cooking today? Are you cooking ofora?
No, I'm making moi moi.
Aww.
Yep, I'm making moi moi, but due to the time factor, I don't think, because moi moi takes more than an hour. The way we make it, don't make the small ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm making moi moi today. I don't know if it's time to introduce the ingredients yet, Coach.
Yeah.
Not yet. There's a question. The person I wanted to ask question has asked below. Gracie, what do you do to dishes?
Nukwena number 18. Where?
That is my surprise.
I continue.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Mokwena number 18. Okay.
No. Nakwena number 18. Where?
Mama, that is not the question now.
Okay.
The question is
Okay, what do you do to dishes that need some spices but people around don't take spices?
When you say spices, like the heat or the different Maggi. I substitute Maggi with if they don't take salt as well.
Gracie, can I bring you
Both
up?
salt
I
and
can
Maggi,
bring up
or just
the question.
or just Maggi.
Why is Amy still dancing around with her network since I came in here, Bikon? Amy, kilo de.
Any poison I call goes.
Anyway, I'm
Gracie,
here, I'm
I'm bringing
listening.
you up.
Yeah, so no, I was asking Mama that do you mean people who don't take both Maggi and salt or just Maggi?
That was Grace says that was her question. So you know that there are some people that don't eat curry, thyme, Maggi, all those spices, but I know that you are using natural spices and our body needs natural spices. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's wise why you are talking, because you're an international chef. Use this opportunity to educate people to understand the importance of spice, not Maggi cube, right?
Yeah.
There are alternatives for Maggi cube, but that's not what we're talking about right now, but spices.
Yeah.
Because, I noticed that something like turmeric, when you buy the natural turmeric and blend it yourself, is better because turmeric is good.
Yes.
Some of them, they sell the one that they've already processed that has been adulterated some sort. So it's no more turmeric, it's more of color. So if Grace, if I am saying your mind, though, you can
No,
say
the Swahili you were reading, she was told to come up and she doesn't want to come up. I think it's what you're saying because she wrote, I mean, like marinate.
yeah. Yeah. So spice, go ahead, Madam Boss. This is your kitchen. Over to you.
Yeah, so what I'm trying, especially when I created my seasonings line, I'm educating people about the fact that most, or if not all, African seasonings are medicinal too. They are medicinal herbs. So when people don't want a lot of seasonings on their food because they are maybe scared of chemicals for health reasons, I substitute it with those herbal spices that will still have the same effect, but then your body needs it more than the manufactured stuff.
Okay, Gracie, is your question answered? Since you refuse to come up here, which is okay, is your question answered before we go to? Thank you. Say it. Anybody else? who has a question before we jump into the cooking? Because now when we jump into the ingredients and what have you, you might be having a question over there. That's why I'm asking you to ask your questions before you forget. Rose of Rose, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Is it Rose of Gibraltar or the other Rose? Rose
The
of
other Rose, the musician, the other.
Oh, okay. She's a musician. Nice.
Yes, he is. Now, Mama, our professor, our leader, our everything. Did you finish up on what you're saying? Because I expected a question, a compliment, anything, Mama, before we jump into these ingredients. Mama went away. Our mama.
Lover girl. Lover girl. That name took me out. It's like Lover girl. It's like when Easy Moto entered with Young Money. I'm like, wow. Are you
Lover girl. There's also another lover girl. So there are two lover girls, but this one is Kenyan. Can I ask about some? Of course, the floor is yours, Duni.
Go
You can
ahead,
open
please.
your mic and ask the question. I don't know in Canada it's late. It's a bit, but
Yeah,
thank
okay. Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Good
So,
evening.
Motherland, thank you for this teaching. And thank you, Mama Coach, for organizing this. So, actually, I wanted to ask about the beans.
Mm-hmm.
I heard, like, if you want to use it for moi moi, most people, like some people, they don't peel the back. They said it's like protein or so. I don't know.
I beg to differ because the back is mainly roughage. The back is just that plastic. When you've peeled it before, right? It's just the clear skin.
Yeah.
So the back of black eyed peas will not have protein. Protein is inside, unless I have to research, and I stand to be corrected by anyone here. But no.
Okay, is it just this one or maybe the honey bean? Is it same for every beans?
No, all the other beans, no, the backs don't come out like this. So probably it's true for the other ones, not this, because when you soak it, you see clearly that the back is transparent. It looks like plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So no, but the other ones, of course, we can't peel it. So the protein and everything is inbuilt from the skin, not this.
Okay,
Am
thank
I
you.
right? All the cooks in the house, am I right? And then
Rose of love. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you.
yeah, back to your question, Donnie. So if they say they cook it with the back, it means they will have the black eyes on it. That's not presentable because I
Yeah,
deal with
you know they will blend it.
they'll blend it, but it will be dark. It wouldn't have that nice yellow color. You see what I mean?
Yeah, because I've seen someone that did it. He's an elderly person though.
Right.
But I don't know.
How did it look? Was it
It has the yellow, but those black eye were still showing, like, you know, they were blended but tiny pieces. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I see it that way, I used to think that maybe they didn't have the time because it takes time to take out the bad way, the way that we know back home. But I figured out a way to make it here where I take the black eyes out really fast. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for the question.
Anybody else left behind? Anybody else? You can go on, Motherland. You can go on with your ingredients, and as you go on, if somebody has a question, they will ask. They're gonna ask.
All right, let's get this in. So, I don't know how many people here have ever tasted or made moi moi. Nigerians call it moi moi, and then Cameroonians call it cocky beans. Because this to us is this is cocky beans. The beans we call these black eyed peas cocky beans back home. So when they say we are making cocky beans, we make it in the dough. So that's how we call it. How do they call these beans in Nigeria? Since I have a lot of Niger people here. We are all sleeping.
What do you call cocky beans?
Yes, in Nigerian. How do Nigerians call it? How do you make oha soup? Pao, thanks for joining. We are making a moi moi today, so oha soup will come another day. But I know that oha is made with some vegetables and all the obstacles, both aquatic and the one in the land and the air. Yeah, but if we don't have an answer there, I can introduce the ingredients. So the first thing that I normally do, the way it's made back home, first of all, let me talk about that. What we do is that they soak this in water overnight, and then by morning it's soft enough where the black eyes are kind of coming out, and then you wash it several times for it to get cleared. So by the time it's fully washed from how we do it back home, you see it looking like this. I prepared this one thinking that we'll have time to make it. But so this is the one that the back had come out, and I started washing it out. You see, so it came from this to this. And in order for me to easily get it to crack, we kind of crack it that way, the skin can come off easily. I put it in a blender and so I put it in a little bit.
Dry beans.
This is dry beans, yes. It's dry black eyed peas. So what I do is that for those who want to get the secret of how to crack it easily, when I put this in the blender, I quickly blend it. I put it in the blender for like, I blend it for like 10 seconds and stop, 10 seconds and stop like 2 times. A quantity like this, I'll do 10 seconds and stop 2 times. By the time you stop, it has cracked. All the beans, most of it has cracked, and then you put it immediately in water, not hot water, not warm water, cold water. As soon as you put it, you see the skin trying to come up on top of the water. So I will leave it there for like 30 minutes to an hour. Then I start washing out and separating the skin from the actual beans. The whole process will take like from the time that I blend it to like an hour to get it all clean like this. Although some stores now sell the one that has already been cracked, which if you find it and you don't find stones in it, it's easy. But I like to crack mine because I select the stones from it. This thing can have real stones, and then when you eat it, you will never like to eat that food again. So that's how I start the process. So when I've gotten it like this, wash with this is just almost, because you may still see some black eyes on it. I don't like to see even one. So when I wash it until there's no more black eye, the next process is that I put it back in the blender. I put onions, a lot of onions. I put onions, and the 2 ingredients is just onions and salt. So once I mix it up with onions and salt, and blend it, and that's given me that nice paste, just like a regular. I don't know how I can describe it. I wish I was making it, but I will not be able to cook it this night because it takes more than an hour to boil. So I now blend it, and now mix it up to be a paste that is not watery but not too thick. And then that's when now I put in my palm oil, and then slice some spinach. Like I told everyone, I like me balanced meal, so my vegetables must be there. So once we do that, back home we'll use like what they call the cocky leaf, plantain leaves. That's what we normally wrap it in it. But here we use aluminum foil because it's accessible. Yeah. So once that is done, or while I'm doing that preparation, water is already boiling, and then I just as long as the water has already bubbled, I tie it down, I put it inside and cook it for like an hour, depending on the quantity, and then there you have it. I just cannot make it tonight because of the time factor. I won't stay up watching it. Yeah. But then I have a ready-made one.
Yes.
That I can show the room. Let me see if I can get it out. But does anybody have a question about that process? I know Nigerians make it differently from Cameroonians. For Nigerians, theirs a little bit softer than Cameroonians, and they put it in like little containers here, like this, by the aluminum ones. I may be wrong, but us, we tie it in a leaf, and I think it's thicker. The dough is thicker. Yeah. So let me see if I can get that, the one that I made real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're learning something. Today she was not able to cook. Maybe the time factor. Don't worry. I hope you have learned something. If you have any question for her, just ask her. If you feel like you have passion in cooking, you can go to her video and check it out what she's about. I would like even to know if she has a YouTube account or something of the sort, so that if you are able to connect with her and find out what is going on. So guys, when you have a purpose, it's something inside you. It's something you cannot avoid, and you can check your family members to find out your purpose, because it can be in the family lineage. You never know. So your purpose can be lined through family. Sometimes it's so challenging because you find yourself, you have so many talents, but which gift were you given that it's outstanding? Because you might have so many gifts, oh yes, but at the same time, there is one that solves a big problem. Personally, I've told you my story. I have a gift of smile. I have different kind of gifts you never can tell. But which gift can you live without? Because that is you. And which problem are you solving? Because Motherland could have decided, no, I'm not cooking for people. I'll just cook for my family. Are you solving a problem when you're cooking for family? Only family. And remember, purpose, it's all about service to people outside, not only inside. Are we together? Yes, not only inside, but also outside. And that is exactly what she's doing. Does she have a career? Yes, in IT, but which takes most of her time? Cooking, because it's inside. It's inside you. So if you don't know, if you have many gifts and you get confused, don't be confused. Just write down your gifts and ask yourself, which big problem can I solve with this? Oh, this one is the red one.
Yeah, so this is the ready one. And some people also call it the African cake. So let's unveil it. I don't know. My camera can come down. Oh la la. Where are my technical advisors? They are sleeping. Jeez. Now I'm handicapped. Oh my goodness. Next time when I ask my son, what are you doing in this house? You start naming it. I heard you when you were streaming and I was sleeping and you needed me. That's when the confession will come. Okay, I can just do it like this. So this is how we wrap it up in aluminum foil to cook it. And then it actually cuts like cake. So yeah, Mama advised us not to use the weapons on the screen. So I don't know if you see, so the spinach in the middle, that's what you're seeing that is looking green. Can this cut it? It's not gonna cut it now like my cake.
Yeah, because you're using something else to cut.
Mama said no weapons. That if they give you a strike, she'll strike you too.
That is only beans and the ingredients you have showed us.
That's it, yes. You see?
Wow.
So that's spinach giving it that nice color right there.
Wow, it looks delicious, guys.
Yes, it is. And it's very healthy too because it's good protein, So
yes, it's good protein. That's right.
That's about it.
Something like that in Kenya, but we call it ugali. But it's prepared by maize corn. So
we do the maize one too.
Oh, you do the maize one too?
Yes. Is it fresh? Is it fresh maize?
No, not green maize. The corn itself, the corn which is dry already, but now it is crushed. It is crushed Then yeah, we boil some water, we mix, we bring. That is not fufu. Are you sure that is
Hold
not
on.
fufu?
Are we using the queen's chair to cook?
It is. You want introduction to this chair, Mama?
Ah, this
Wahala
is an
deo.
This is an antiquity.
Wahala deo.
yes,
It's
I
an
know. But you are using that for cooking, like when you're in kitchen.
When I'm slicing stuff, yes. What's up with that? What's wrong with
Girl,
that?
have fun. You are a how do you call it? A sassy chef. You know
That's
what
why
I'm
I
saying?
can't open a restaurant.
Yes, so because you use all your capital for beautifying your kitchen and
This is my office. Yeah, this is my
that's what I'm saying now.
Yeah, I can't remember which month I didn't buy one kitchen gadget or one thing for the kitchen.
I
Yeah, that's
know.
how much you should know
Yeah.
that this is my purpose. Yeah, I always see it as investment, and they get me each
My
time.
dear, wherever the money is coming from, invest it. Whatever you love doing, invest in it and make it look good.
That's
I mean,
right.
I've never seen any chef with a chair.
Yeah. I beg, do your duo.
You see, we're asking for finding purpose.
Me feel comfortable, please.
Exactly, my sister. Yeah.
Now who just talk now?
Amy.
Now
It's
wow.
your Amy.
My Amy, since when you enter here, I dey see red and blue, red and blue. Thank God say it don't stop. Make I hear your voice.
What's red and blue? Mama?
Your network. Your network was doing round and round the valley goes round and
Whose
round.
network? Amy's network.
Yeah, I
No,
was
it's
seeing
been steady. I thought it's been steady. I was seeing
I was seeing buffering symbol now, like okay. But it's okay. What the what?
It's really what the what.
What the what?
Yeah, so no other person has eaten more in this house.
Eh? Moi, I have some in my fridge. You want some?
I eat moi moi every time. Oh, what is that?
Exactly.
Moi moi.
Exactly. It's just very, very satisfying. People eat with plantain on top. I eat
Hey.
myself so that I can
You don't
get
know
the
what is moi moi? Chineke me. These people are eating junk since so.
Yeah, they are from Chick-fil-A. The
Hi.
Chick-fil-A is cool.
When you eat moi moi, coach, you see as your body is smooth, eh? After eating moi moi, people will want to chop your skin and chew it.
Yes, that's right. You look like egg that they just remove from the shell, boiled
Fresh,
egg.
fresh out of shell.
What do you put in order to cook moi moi? What are the ingredients?
Are you asking me for Nigeria or for you are asking our guest? Our guest is here. Oh, yeah, answer.
No, I've talked about the one that we do for Cameroon. So they call it moi moi in Nigeria. So it's maybe it's slightly different. So Mama can give you their own recipe, but it's similar to that.
Oh,
So-
it's similar to that.
Okay, so I missed your recipe, but anyway, moi moi in Nigeria. First of all, the key thing there is the beans, right? The black eyed peas, right? You wash it. Some people don't wash it because, like, after washing it, they can blend it with the skin because they want the fiber, right?
Yeah.
Now, after washing the beans, we have a style that we cook for the market. It is nutritious. Cooking it for the market, meaning when you're cooking for the public, you have to stay away from certain ingredients because of people's allergy and tolerance level, right? So the simplest and easiest way to make moi moi, and you will think that they even laid hands on the moi moi and prayed over it. When you finish washing your beans, you blend it with some fish, depending on your choice of fish.
Fish.
Yeah. Some people don't eat fish, so they will just blend it and put some Maggi cube.
Wait a minute. You blend fish.
Yeah, you can blend fish.
What
If you
about
want to.
the small bones?
You
Or
have
you
to pick it out.
You take it
You
out
can
first.
pick it out. Some people blend it together. Some people separate the fish and pick them into pieces and just pour it in there. But I'm talking when you're cooking for the general, you can just use Maggi cube, onions, pepper, salt, and put some oil. If you want to use the palm oil, if you want, you can use vegetable corn, depending on what oil you like. You use it to texture. And then mix it up, pour it in cups or plates or in foil and cook. We have a special wrap that we pluck from the tree, the leaves. You can use plantain stock. You can use banana stock, and there is a special leaf that it's a tree. You have to go pluck up the leaves and use it to wrap it. We call it etere. I didn't go to school, so I don't know what English people call it. Etere. You understand? I went to school road, yes. So that is for general, right? But if you want to cook it for yourself, you can season it anyhow you want. You can put sardine, geisha, you can put all orishi inside. Some people will slice tomatoes and drop it in there. You know, you can see the tomato slice. People just cook based on their tastes, right? You can also when you are cooking it, you can also add some cooked egg. Slice your egg and drop it in there. You know, when you cook your egg, you slice it and drop it in each of them and cook it. Oh my God. If you are not a moi moi eater, you need deliverance.
An egg inside, I can eat it as long we are talking about beans, you're talking about eggs, yeah. As long as those things are there, I think that is a meal I should look forward to eat.
Yeah. Even if the egg is not there and they cook this food now without you knowing what it's called, and you are served this food in a house that you are going to for the first time, and you are told that this is a traditional delicacy from Africa, from West Africa. My dear, you're going to taste it. After you finish tasting it, you're going to eat and ask for more. And God is going to deliver you from eating Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know?
It's the deliverance.
Yes. Who is calling my name here? Who is calling my name? They're going to be delivered.
Now, Motherland, if I need some food for you, which food is safe for you to cook and send it to
Keep
me?
it to her. Hey, Ngwan.
With those your 15 hours, coach. With those 15 hours, no, truly, food like this, it can easily be frozen and shipped. Then I do make steak too. Soya, you know soya, right? I don't know how you guys call it. Yeah, steak too, you can freeze it and send it easily. We can actually freeze a lot of things and send. It just depends. I always like to freeze and ship
But I
food,
know
mostly in the winter.
soya from
Nigeria.
soya for tea, for drink. Is this the same soya?
Soya for drinks? No, I'm talking about steak, beef, beef
Oh,
that
you're
they
talking
make.
about beef. Oh my goodness. Oh, this language.
So what is the one you were talking about?
I'm talking about something different. It's okay. Continue.
Yeah, so I can freeze a lot of stuff, especially around the winter or spring or fall time, but summer is not a good time. So for right now, I can, if you like beef, I can actually freeze soya and send to you. Make soya and freeze it. But you can give me a menu, what African foods you like to eat.
The soya, it's not meat, but it's meat. When you cook it, it's soya chunks. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, it's actually grilled beef that we season it the African way. And I use only charcoal grill. I season it well and then use my charcoal grill and smoker to make it. Yeah.
Okay, that's how you call it. You call it soya.
Oh yeah, yes. You never heard of soya? We'll find Nigerian man.
There is soy sauce. There's different kinds of.
Oh, you're talking about continental. We're talking about African. What part of Africa Africa are you from that you don't know you don't know the real thing? What gives the real thing? It's really steak. It's steak that is smoked or grilled steak. Yeah, that we chop it in. I don't know. I don't have any
I
the
think us we call nyama choma. It's nyama choma meat, but we do that
Okay.
goat meat.
Good,
Goat
yes.
meat.
Good too.
Yeah. You also do goat meat?
Yes, we do it all. Goat meat, grilled goat meat, or fried, or goat meat pepper soup. I know you've heard me talk about goat meat pepper soup here too. Yeah.
Yes.
So our foods are just are similar, just made in different ways or different recipes. Yeah.
Discussing how to cook moi, a bean-based delicacy from West Africa. Wow. It's good to learn some things. It's good to go out and learn some things. Sometimes you believe your mom is the best cook ever. Once you get outside there, you find out, oh my goodness, there's a lot out there to learn and also enjoy. It's true, coach. Yes, it's true. Now, guys, do you have any question? Some people are floating. Some Kenyans are floating. But don't you worry. I told you, cook, then you come over here. You teach us how to cook now. And then we surprise them as well because Nigerian food. Which food in Nigeria have I eaten? I've not yet eaten food from Nigerian, but I'll give it a trial. But I've eaten what do you call this rice? The black rice. Is it from Nigerian? The black rice, whereby they cook with the mushroom?
No.
Nigerian.
Nigerian people. Black rice.
Black rice, yes, black rice. They put mushrooms. I don't know, but people from West Africa. It's not Ghana. Do you have a Ghanaian in the house? No, we don't have.
Ghana has their own rice.
Going to African restaurants. They have, yes, food for Nigeria, different parts of Africa, but I've never done Nigerian food or yes, or Cameroon, but I think I'm willing to do that very soon. Very soon. Skytop, why are you saying no? Let us know. Anybody has a question? I'm missing. Yes, I know I'm missing because at the end of the day, I do Kenyan food because also in those African whatever we have ugali, we eat with we call African sausage. It's African sausage because we call it motura. So even as we have, it's only because that Nigerian food, they say yellow rice. Is it yellow rice? People love Nigerian food. People really love Nigerian
How about
food.
Cameroon food? What are you talking about?
What? I know Cameroon and Nigeria, they are together. They're brother and sister. Yeah, the brother. When I talk about Nigeria, I'm talking about Western Africa. Yes, so we have different type of food. So most of the Kenyans here, they are floating. They're wondering, what are you talking about? So guys, we're talking about beans, black-eyed beans. I don't know how we call it. I'm going to Google so that I let you know.
Black-eyed peas. This one,
Yes.
the black-eyed peas. Someone is.
For us, most of the beans we boil completely. Our cooking in beans, every type of beans, we boil it before we fry it. But there's something I do not understand. When you are cooking, you're putting in the oven, right?
In the pot, on the steamer. But you can, I think Nigerians put it in the oven. Mama, correct me, but we also put it in the steamer on the stove.
Because you're put in the foil. That's why I'm asking. You're put in the foil. So do you put it in a pot when it is in the foil, or do you put it in the oven?
I put it in the pot when it's in the foil, already wrapped and then protected from water under. Yeah. Sometimes too, if I'm having a heavy order, I've done it in the oven a couple of times and it came out good. Yeah. Because it's already wrapped.
That crushing of beans when they're dry, That one is what I don't understand. Thank you,
Okay.
thank you for the love to
So you crush it real quick so you can crack it and make it easy to peel.
Do you soak the beans first, or you just
There are two different methods. If you buy the dry one that's already cracked and cleaned, you don't need to blend it dry. But for the ones that come like this, the only reason why I'm blending it dry or just cracking it dry is because I want to be able to open it up and so the skin can come off faster. Yeah, but it doesn't make it a paste like this, else it will look black and some kind of, and I don't want even one black dot in it. So I just crack it a little bit so it can soak and the skin comes off easy. Yeah.
so you have to peel the skin out?
Oh yes, all of it. Peel it
Because
out.
I think that beans, I tried cooking it, it never cooked. Those
Yes, so
one with an eye, it never cooks now.
Yes,
So I
this
know
is
the solution is blending.
yeah, it's different from white beans. When you're trying to cook white beans doesn't have these black eyes. These black eyes, that's
No,
what we
I
use
know
to
that
cook.
black-eyed one. I bought one time thinking that I'll be able to boil, but I boiled it, never cooked even when I boiled it. So I know those with the ones with the eyes, I know them, but I'm going to Google to find out exactly if they're the ones. You can use pressure cooker. Yes, I use pressure cooker pot, but they never.
Americans cook it, they use a slow cooker all night or they soak it by itself.
All
Yeah.
night, all
Yeah.
night. Oh, okay, all
Yeah.
right. Now I know that is the one you're talking about. So, did you put any spices? I did not see you talking about any spices somebody can put in that.
Yeah, for us, we only use salt and if the client, if you like pepper, hot pepper, that's it. We just put those two things and the spinach. Yes.
The
So it's
spinach.
yeah, it's a Nigerian one that I think they put other things like fish and what did Mama mention, eggs and stuff. But that's we just put salt, pepper. I mean onions too. Okay, you are talking about the little spices. No, none of those. Yeah, just
Good.
onion, salt,
So,
pepper.
what do you eat with that? What do you eat together with that? Do you eat with a soup? Do you eat, or you just eat it like that? It's too soft. You just eat it like that.
Yeah, when it's warm, it's really soft. So we eat it with boiled plantains or boiled yams or boiled potatoes. Yeah.
Or boiled potatoes, yams. All right. Okay. Because it looks like mashed potatoes as well. It is as soft as mashed potato. That's what I'm comparing moi moi with.
It's like, when it's warm, right? It's just the consistency is like cake. Trust me, it's just the taste that's different.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like cake. It looks
Yeah.
like exactly cake the way you showed
Yeah.
us. I
If
eat
I cut it
moi
with
moi.
knife, you see that I can cut it in any shape that we cut
Yes,
cakes with.
pap is the one I was talking about. Pap, okay, we can eat beans with
Okay.
pap. Pap is ugali in Kenyan language. Or what are you talking about? I think he's talking about pap. Hot. When you're talking about hot, I think you're talking about cereals, or are you talking about something
Yes,
else?
it's
Hot,
when you make the oatmeal like
oatmeal.
porridge,
Okay.
it's very light.
Yeah.
So sometimes you see, moi moi, we kind of, it can be with, it can be your breakfast, it can serve as lunch, it can serve as even dinner. Just depends on what you pair it with. Some people will make, like, if you go to parties and all that, some people even make the jollof rice and they put moi moi on the side too. They eat it like that.
Wow.
Then, when it comes to breakfast, in most Nigerian homes, sometimes on Saturday mornings, I don't know if anybody can understand here. Most times, Saturday mornings, you make moi moi and you can eat it with pap, or I like to make little oatmeal on the side and eat mine instead of, because pap makes me sleep, so I don't really take it. Or there's something they call custard. Some will take it with it. I know Nigerians here can relate,
connect.
yes,
Right.
with that. So that's just it.
All right.
Thank
Thank you for your contribution. Anybody who has a question, we have 30 minutes to go. We have 30 more minutes, but we can do community engagement, interaction. Yeah. Anything else, Motherland, you need to tell us about?
No, I think for the recipe for this one, I will make the video and put it on my page,
That
so
would be
you all can watch. Yeah, but more recipes to come. Yeah, let's do this earlier another day. That way I can cook on the spot something else.
Yes, we can do that. It's because of the timing and everything. That's why we were able to do what we are doing right now. But if the timing was good for her, she could do amazing. Guys, you are the ones who have joined our live stream. They understand that. Have you gone back to live streaming? Or what are you planning, Motherland? When people want to find you, they can find you in your TikTok videos. Where else can they find you?
I have my website actually where my spices are displayed there. It's called Motherland Gourmet Foods.com. I can be found there, and I'm trying to go to the Red app soon. So that's where we'll be doing a lot of stuff, because I heard that there's something there that looks like this. I heard that there's money there in the Red app.
Most of us, we are already in the Red app.
Oh, really? Okay.
We are waiting for you like this, because it's all about love. It's all about supporting one another. So we are waiting for you like this.
I can't wait. Yeah.
So that's where you do even your full videos for cooking, and you put there. Then you can do the short ones for the advertisement, for the ad or something. That's it. Guys, you have any question? Emmy right here, Manzia is right in the app. We have so many people already in the Red app.
Oh wow. I have to find my way there and migrate all these followers.
Even Mama here the other week, she came in my live stream. We exposed her. She's a musician, gospel artist. She has production. She's already there.
I've been watching her content on there. I'm like, Mama, you need to get this thing active and start cashing out.
Don't joke with Mama. Don't joke at all with her. She is well organized. She knows what exactly she's doing. She gonna shock us. Trust me. She's gonna shock.
Because that content right there, that content has been sleeping. Let's revive